Dolphins fans, what is going on? Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, and on today's video, I'm going to look at Week 15 preview against the New England Patriots. Maybe a little bit of a revenge game after the 21-11 loss back all the way in Week 1. Give you the keys to victory for Miami. We're going to look at the NFL playoff picture, and you know what? I'm even going to look into my crystal ball, and I'm going to tell you what I think the playoff picture is going to look like after this week, and then all the games that Dolphin fans needs to watch. So who you got? Type P for the Patriots, type D for the Dolphins. Everyone that normally says D, duh, which I love in the comments and I appreciate. The reason why I asked this very, very simple question on a Miami Dolphins video is because you're going to see Patriots fans in the comments bully him around a little bit because there's nobody in the entire world that likes Patriots fans. I don't even think people in New England do. So P for Patriots or type D for the Dolphins. So you got the 8-5 Miami Dolphins against the 6-7 New England Patriots. I believe it's going to be the first time in, 11 years that New England doesn't win the AFC East, which I think we'd all agree is a pretty nice thing. But for New England, this is a team that knows how to beat Miami, and they took care of business in Week 1. This is a much different football team for both sides of these teams. But for me in this one, it's one that I am telling you right now, the entire NFL world is going to be glued to because there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of NFL implications. So what do you guys need to do? This is simple. Click that big red button that says subscribe. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a single video. We're at like 7,700 subscribers. Can we get to 8,000 by Sunday? That would be a major, major accomplishment. I just had to film another video for another team. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but they were started at the same time as you, and they got more subscribers. So what I'm saying is this. More videos here on the channel. I need you guys to subscribe, and if you are sub, take that link that you see below, youtube.com/DolphinsNews. Send it to some big-time fans. So let's look at the Week 15 odds now, shall we? Low-scoring game is projected by BETUS. New England, 41.5 over-under against Miami. Miami is the favorites by 3 points. I'll tell you what. If you're confident that this game is going to be higher or lower, or if you're confident that Miami is going to be able to cover that spread, or if you want to get ballsy and say, hey, you know what, let's go with New England, put your money where your mouth is. You knew I was going to say it. Chatsports.com/bet, but you got to use the promo code Dolphins125. It gets you that 125% deposit bonus. Now, why would somebody want to do this? Simple. Betting on games makes it more fun. If you don't want to bet on the Dolphins, go bet on some other NFL games because I don't know about you. If I put $5 on just about anything, hell, if I put $5 on a thumb wrestling match, I'm going to go balls to the walls and try to win it. And when I bet on games, I'm more interested in all the football games. So go to chatsports.com/bet. That promo code again is Dolphins125. Gets you 125% deposit bonus. So if you deposit $100, you get $125 for free. If you deposit $200, watch this math, $250 for free. It is the best deal on the internet that I can guarantee you. And if you have any questions whatsoever how to get started, email me, email the entire Chat Sports team, dolphins@chatsports.com. If you can't remember that email, I think we're just hopeless at this point. Dolphins@chatsports.com if you want to bet on Miami, if you want to bet on any NFL games this entire week. So go down to the comments section and predict the score. New England against Miami. Reminder, 41.5 points is the over-under. Miami, 3-point favorites. This one's going to be a close one. I'm probably going to end up going with like 23-21. Miami's going to edge out the Patriots, but this is going to be a revenge game. So go down in the comments and let me know. Coming up right now, my keys to victory. My very first key to victory, make Cam Newton throw the football. It's simple. The Cam Newton we saw the first few weeks of the season, much, much different than the Cam Newton we see now. He just does not have the ability to be able to throw the football very well whatsoever. And Week 1 against Miami, 15-19, 155 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. You know why? He didn't really need to use his arm that much because he used his legs. 15 carries, 75 yards, he averaged 5 yards per carry, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Okay? Why do I want Cam to throw? Because realistically, since the first 3 weeks, it's been an absolute dumpster fire. I mean, remember, we were talking about Cam being a potential MVP. It ain't that anymore. 66.1% completion percentage, 2,172 yards, 5 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and just a horrible QBR of 46.7. Yeah, that's not great whatsoever. However, his rushing stats. For those of you that play fantasy football, maybe you've been very pleasantly surprised that Cam's been good. 451 yards, 11 rushing touchdowns. Yes, he's got double the amount of rushing than passing touchdowns. And then the other stat that you see on screen, 46 first downs. The Patriots are going to try to pick up first downs with Cam Newton's legs. Find a linebacker, find somebody that can spy on Cam and make him beat you with his arm. Because it's simple, he's not going to be able to do it. Let's go to the next one here. Don't turn the ball over. The absolute kryptonite for Miami early on in the season. Sure, you got some good games out of Fitz, but you also got these kind of clunkers from Fitz where he turned the ball over, I believe it was 4 times. I think he also had a fumble, but definitely 3 interceptions, 191 yards. The gun-slinging offense is a lot different now with Tua under center, but let's get it straight. The Patriots' offense is not good enough to be able to go up and down the field against the best, yeah, I probably said it, one of the best, if not the best defense in the entire National Football League. So don't give New England, don't give Cam Newton that short field. If you make them go 75 yards every single time, they're not going to put up 20 points. It is as simple as that. You don't turn the ball over, they're going to come away with a win. So go down to the comments, let me know. Why are you a Dolphins fan? What made you become a Dolphins fan? So honestly, my dad, you guys can go yell at him. He's a Jets fan, actually. And growing up as a kid, you know, obviously I watched a lot of Jets games, but I never really had a favorite team growing up. So I'm honestly curious. What made you a Dolphins fan? Maybe it was your grandfather, maybe your mother, maybe your girlfriend, maybe your boyfriend. I don't know who it is. Let me know. Why are you a Dolphins fan? All right, how about this? Keep blitzing. I love how Miami trusts their cornerbacks, which, yes, makes it very easy for them to be able to blitz. When you have Byron Jones and Xavier Howard, the 2 best cornerbacks in the league, it makes it really easy to be able to do it. But also the safety play of Rowe, who has really stepped up. McCain also, I think, has been playing a lot better. It allows you to pin your ears back and get after the quarterback. And Miami's done exactly that. They might not have the most elite pass rushers in all of the league, but they do a great job of knowing their strengths and their weaknesses, and right now, they're blitzing the 3rd most in the entire league. 40.1% for blitz percentage. Yeah, keep it up. Get after Cam Newton. My last key to victory against the New England Patriots, guys need to step up. And you've seen the guys on defense, players that maybe weren't household names coming into the year, they've stepped up, they've done your part. Now for the offense, I'm looking at you. Why? Devontae Parker, questionable. Don't know if he's going to be able to play. Mike Gesicki, I'd be very surprised if he plays. Jakeem Grant, not going to play. Preston Williams, not going to play. Myles Gaskin, not sure if he's going to play. So think about it. Your top 5 receivers right now could all not play. And then even if you want to go in the beginning of the season, you're also without still Allen Hurns and Albert Wilson. So realistically, you're coming into the year thinking, okay, I got all these receivers, and yet none of them there. So you're going to have guys step up. Guys like Durham Smythe, I'm looking at you. If Gesicki can't go, you're going to have to elevate your game. Adam Shaheen, going to have to step it up. Lynn Bowden Jr., the young rookie from Kentucky, last week, 7 catches, 82 yards. What about Isaiah Ford? I feel like this is going to be an Isaiah Ford revenge game. Bottom line is this. You're going to have a lot of players that need to step up and keep you in this NFL playoff hunt. Speaking of which, let's look at the playoff picture here. So, the division leaders, Chiefs at 12-1. Then you got the Pittsburgh Steelers at 11-2. The Buffalo Bills at 10-3. Tennessee Titans 9-4. But where a lot of y'all are going to be looking and where I'm going to take the attention of the show is wild card and in the hunt. The Browns 9-4. The Colts 9-4. Miami at the 7th seed at 8-5. Then you have the Ravens 8-5. The Raiders at 7-6. So let's look at the Dolphins' remaining schedule. I think for Miami, you got to win at least 2 games. You win 2 games, no doubt you're in. You're in the playoffs. But if they come against the Patriots and they come against the Bills, it might make it a little bit difficult because the Raiders then, if they win their next 3 games, that could make it pretty interesting. So for Miami, you need to be able to continue to play well. For the Raiders, they're on Thursday Night Football, so maybe if you guys watch this on Friday, Saturday, you're laughing at me. But I think the Raiders are going to win this game. It's really going to come down to this Saturday night game because I think, again, the Raiders take care of business against the Broncos team who they already beat. So win or lose this game could end up, determining who gets in or not. For the Ravens, I mean, they're 8-5, just won probably the greatest game I've seen in a long time against the Browns, 47-42. Do we all think that Lamar Jackson had to take a dump? That's why he was leaving? I think we can all agree on that. Put the poop emoji in the comments. But, I mean, these next 3 games, there's no reason why Baltimore can't win these next 3. So now let's look at the Browns. Where the Browns, this is really interesting because the Giants, we'll see what ends up happening there. They've been playing a lot better. I think they take care of business against the Jets and the Steelers. Obviously, that's a tough game. But if they lost to the Giants, lost to the Steelers, I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. So go down in the comments and like this video. The last time I asked y'all to like, the goal was 500. We hit that goal. So how about this? We're going to hit 600. And every single time we keep beating it, I'm going to keep raising the bar because that's what this show's all about. So if you think that Miami is going to the playoffs, go down right underneath the video, the thing that looks like a thumbs up, click it. Let's get to 600 likes. All right, which games should y'all be watching this week? So what I tried to do is find the games that are by far the most important to y'all, and obviously you're going to watch the Dolphins game. But what about the games that you need to also watch? Chargers at the Raiders. Definitely that one on Thursday Night Football. Jags at the Ravens. Texans at the Colts. Lions at the Titans. Browns at the Giants. So who should you be rooting for? The Chargers, the Jags, the Texans, the Lions, and yes, you should be rooting for the New York Giants on Sunday Night Football. It's kind of funny that we live in a world where Browns at Giants ended up bumping out the Cowboys game. 2020, man. It's been absolutely crazy. Cowboys, 49ers. Think about that. So here's one more time the playoff picture. It's actually, I can't read, projected AFC playoff picture. So I think the Chiefs, they end up winning 13-1. The Steelers, they're going to win to go to 12-2. The Bills, they're going to win 11-3. Titans, Browns both win. Colts win. The Dolphins win. The Ravens win, and the Raiders win. So honestly, not a lot has changed. But if the Raiders end up losing, you guys can make fun of me. It's all good. Find me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm at MitchellWren365. Now, probably the main reason why you clicked on this video is because it's a Dolphins versus Patriots preview. And one more time, I'm going to tell you again, if you're a Dolphins fan, make sure you rep it in the comments because I'm telling you what, there's going to be a lot of Patriots fans there saying, hey, remember that time when we beat you, 21-11? I'm telling you right now, they're going to be there. And if you're confident that Miami is going to win this game, one more time, go down here. You see it? Chatsports.com/bet. I'm going to say it again. Let's get it in your brain. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125 gets you 125% deposit bonus. Go ahead, put your money where your mouth is on the Dolphins covering against the Patriots.